You can cut it off after that. You told me 10 seconds, but I was gonna milk that shit. Like I really needed to hear that right now. Yes. So awesome. How you doing, Huntsville? Oh my goodness, I lived here for like 11 years. I so miss this place, but I'm in Mobile, Alabama right now. Any of you guys familiar with that place? Like, birthplace, Mardi Gras? Okay, cool. I'm from Pritchard. I'm from the ghetto. You know, I don't know what the ghetto is here. I guess it'd be like Butler Terrace or Mason, something, Mason Court. I've been there. I'll never go back. People get shot there, just like in Mobile. Yes. Yeah, we enjoy the fact that we generally lead this state in murders and deaths. If it wasn't for Birmingham. Thank God for Birmingham. Like you say, thank God for Mississippi. Mobile says thank God for Birmingham. Otherwise, nobody would ever want to fucking come. Okay, the phone went out, fuck it. All right, guys. I want to tell you something. And I guess, you know, we're cool right now. We're cool. You've known me for like 30 seconds. We're totally cool, right? Yeah. I smoke a hell of a lot of pot. Hell of a lot of pot. It's for my back. But medicinal isn't legal here, so I have to go through the back way to get the shit from my back. I don't want to tell you something. If anybody else here smokes pot, you don't have to clap because there might be a cop in here or something. Okay? But we can't get an applause for everybody that wants to legalize it because being illegal is bullshit, right? Yeah. Okay. I don't think get any applause. I mean, people are doing it all over the place. Alabama already doesn't have a lot of them. Remember, Mobile is still in the state. I know what the hell is going on. It's not gonna happen. All right, but you smoke pot. I'm gonna need you to know, this is a PSA. Police profile smokers by seeing the burnt index finger and thumb on their hands. And even though I'm pro-legalization, if you have to resort to cannibalism to get high off that very last hit, I think you need to quit. It might be a problem for you, you know? Seriously. Oh my goodness, I had that lemon pepper rotisserie today. Oh my God. It is making this taste so delicious. Do you want to hit this? Like, no, dude. I just took a shit. I don't need to hit it right now. I'm in a special place, okay? We've had it for like 30 to 45 minutes at 375 degrees. But I also want to tell you something here. I had a list, but my list is gone. Fuck technology. Fuck it. Fuck everything. But I want to tell you something. I'm for the New World Order. I am. I cannot wait till it happens. When all of the rich people finally get their shit together and take the planet over. It's gonna be amazing. I can imagine, like, Obama's already putting in healthcare. You don't understand the implications of this. Stop fighting this. You're gonna be able to go into your doctor's office one day and say, hey, my back has been hurting. I've been smoking a lot of pot, but it's cool. You gave me the card for that. And could I have some of those eagle wings? Give me some gills right here. And I want that size 10 gorilla dick. And I'm about to have a son. He's in the incubator right now. He's going to be born in 4 weeks because, we accelerated that shit. Can he get the gorilla dick as well, but in size 8? He thinks he's going to be packing bigger than me. He needs to wait until he's grown and he can afford his own place. Yeah, he'll do well with the 8. All the women, all the rage was the camel dick and then the whale dick. But I truly believe in 10 years the gorilla dick will be fine, because in 10 years he'll be like 30 years old. You are so not feeling the New World Order. I might have to tell you about myself. Look, the earth is a rock, okay? We are the superior species because we're the only ones that can leave this fucking planet. Vegetarians? Fuck them. We can eat everything. We can destroy everything. Let's ruin the fucking earth and get on those rockets with the rich people. When I'm on Jupiter, I don't have to worry about starving kids, you know? And the point was touched up here earlier. I wasn't gonna say this, but something near and dear to my heart. My friend, I love the WNBA. I do. One night I was staring up at my television and I just thought, oh my God, it's like 10 hot and sweaty Serena Williams all on the screen at the same time, arguing about balls. There's nothing better that could ever happen in my life than that. Oh my goodness. Whew. You don't understand. I love thick women. You know, you can listen to me. I'm from Mobile. I love my ratchet ass bitches. You know, when you're on Facebook and you befriended too many, you know what I'm saying, straight, keep it real ass niggas, you know what I'm saying, and Facebook put those people you may like on the screen, and they're all wearing spandex and their crotches are all out. I'm that guy. That looks at all of their profile pictures. Every last one. I don't have to friend them. I mean, and I even get pissed off when they're on privacy. And I only can look at that one profile picture. So I go to your cover photos because they're totally not covered. You need to read your privacy statement. So I did. Big booty bitches. A little bit dated. But during the Trayvon Martin situation, I was incredibly upset when all of the black people blacked out their photos. So I couldn't tell which big booty bitch I was following. You know, I mean, I already know your name is Keisha. I'm a boss, real lady bitch for real, Jim Williams. Well, are you really showing that ass? That's what I'm here for 8 to 10 hours a day. Promoting comedy shows. Yeah, right. I'm looking for Miss Boss Lady for real. Oh man, I love the New World Order. I even love them in wrestling. Oh my goodness. Actually, I just wanted to do that. I was in a car accident recently. My cell phone was dead, so I ran home. It was only like 2 blocks away, but you know, I'm in the hood, right? You know, I used to have to wait 2 hours when I called the cops. They were there like in 15 minutes when I came back. He told me, you know I'm gonna have to get you for leaving the scene. I'm like, dude, I only have 1 bar of cell phone reception even on a good day. This is called communication where I'm from. It's like a third world country, okay? I only have power for half the day. And you know, I have to steal my neighbor's Wi-Fi to jack off. Comcast didn't come around here, but you know, we got DSL. I'll tell you something, when I got back to the Gulf Coast after, you know, living here amongst you good people, it's awesome. But I wanted some chicken, some church's chicken. If you ever been to Mobile, there's a place called Hearts. I already went there on the way in. That's where you get chicken gizzards. It's all good. But when I pulled up to Church's Chicken, I got to the radio. I told the woman, hello, I'd like to get that 8 pieces of chicken with the 4 biscuits. All I heard was, ksh. What was that? Ma'am, I said I'd like to get the 8 pieces of chicken with the 4 biscuits. Ksh. I need you to pull around. And I got up to the window and I said, ma'am, all I want was the 8 pieces of chicken with the 4 biscuits, the special that's in the window. And she just shrugged at me. Her name was Shirley, she had a name tag. She just shrugged at me, dude. And I looked over to my homeboy Snake. Snake was my dog since day one. He never left the hood. Snake was so fucking black, he got a green tattoo on his arm that said Snake, you couldn't even see it. Like, Snake was for real. Like, I always rode with Snake. But Snake shrugged as well. And I realized, oh my God, I'm back on the Gulf Coast. I can speak to this woman the way that I was born to. So I looked up at Shirley, And I said, hey, shit, I want an 8B drink with them 4B. I want that pepper back in. You go ahead and put that pepper back on side now. Are they gonna be by 8 feet? I came from around here. I'm gonna want to drink here. Alright then. Hey, shit, you want home? You good, huh? Alright then. Shit, I want you. Hey. Where your man at? Shit. You know what I'm saying? I got it. What's up? Now, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, you look like a pretty intelligent crowd. I'm just gonna say that because I say that everywhere I go, but there's a lot of people in here, so some of you are bound to be smart. You know what I'm saying? It's, comedians do that shit. Like I know it's some smart people in here, so I'm gonna say my smart shit. Ever since Katrina, people that speak like this are like everywhere, because that's like the Gulf Coast and New Orleans as well. And people from Mobile, we just come up here to escape charges. You laugh, but we are among you. I'm here right now. But you may have to speak to these people. You may be teachers, you may be supervisors. You have to train these individuals, whereas you speak English, you have things like periods and commas. All we have is the word she. Now, come with me. We're going. You've known me for like 6 minutes now. Come with me. You're telling little Deontay, and that's cool because I went to school with Deontay. You're telling little Deontay, hey, this is a multiple choice test, Deontay. If you feel as the answer is this, you can just press A, circle that in, and for B, this, and for C, that. And if you don't know anything, you can at least mark C, because it's usually C, and you'll at least get a 60% on the test. And Deontay looks at you like he doesn't know what the hell you're talking about. And now you think you're in a special ed class. Like, look, don't be stereotypical, okay? Deontay just needs for you to say the key word. So all you have to say is, hey Deontay, we're taking the test. And this is a multiple choice test. So if you think it's A, you press this, and B, you press that, and C, you press that. And if you don't know anything, you can at least mark C, because you'll at least get a D, and you can pass my class, okay? And that's all the fuck you gotta do, shit. Deontay's gonna look at you with like all the love he has in his heart and say, hey, Miss Johnson, trying to say is, if I think of this shit, I gotta pick this shit, and this shit, and this shit, and this shit, and this shit. If I don't know shit, I just do that shit? Shit, I got this shit. Fuck yeah. Deontay is gonna pass your class because you can speak the lingo. That's all he wants. People just want you to connect with them, I'm gonna do everything I'm not supposed to do tonight. Common phrase. They say if you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. I say, who the hell trusts somebody that drags a dead horse through the streets? Same reason I don't date black women. How the hell can you trust somebody that walks around with a dead horse on their heads? No, that's stupid. That was just for shock value. Like I've already established, I smoke a lot of pot, right? Did you hear that earlier? I smoke hella fucking pot. Okay, one time while I was smoking, I was watching a documentary on the History Channel, before reality shows, I was watching like real history, right? And I got to wondering, as a squadron of slave soldiers from the South ever met in battle against a battalion of free blacks from the North, would that have been considered the nation's first NFL game? You can see them now, like, we got refrigerators on the line, trying to get through, people in the back doing the dirty bird, ready for battle. Like, woo-ha, roll up a ball, look at that. Hell yeah. But why you don't laugh? Has there ever been another major war in America? No, you can thank us for that. Seriously. See them now. If only we could get them to throw a ball through a hoop. We're going international. And I'll tell you something, because I'll level with you. I've been leveling with you all night, right? You know, for these 8 minutes. I'm not really a Republican or a Democrat, I'm a capitalist. But I understand that Alabama's a red state, you know, and I do get a little bit offended sometimes when my Republican friends automatically assume that I vote Democrat just because I'm black. It's cool, you can smirk or laugh at that. I still smoke pot with them. We're all good, you know, but I can't really be that mad at them because going along with the line of thinking, they are assuming that I do vote. You know? And considering I really only know them because I smoke pot with them, they're not really being discriminatory at all because they're not assuming that I've had my voting rights rescinded by being a fucking felon. So, you know, maybe that's what America's founded on. Equality through bigotry. Everyone hates each other, and then when we reach all the same equal level of hate, then they'll be fine. Be totally fine. So I have this friend, right, from Jamaica. I talk about him from time to time. You know, we're downtown for New Year's, and there's women everywhere. He said, "Hey man, Alfred, I'd like to get me an exotic woman, man." I was like, "Hey, yeah, that's really cool, dude. That's really cool. It's awesome, man. You want a Heinz 57? There's a lot of them in California. This is gonna be totally awesome for you." And I spotted this woman with this tube top and this nice skirt, and I said, "Damn, she looks good." "Hey, man, you're always looking at the black woman, man." Like, what the fuck? You always, you know, you Spaniard, so look at that other chick right there. I was like, "Oh, you talking about that white lady in the dress? Yeah, she's fucking hot. I saw her first." It's cool, dude. You know, I hang out downtown all the time. You know, this is what I do. Like, no, man, you don't understand. And so I told him, I was like, "Don't you actually know that black was like the original definition of exotic? You so fucking jaded that you can't see your own people?" It's like nobody's ever gotten up and said, "Hey, look at that exotic German chick over there. Oh my gosh, she's so exotic. You know, what about that exotic Polish chick? You know, I'm pretty sure they can run all over each other. Oh man, you know, well, maybe except Scandinavians because to them we're all colored." But I'm going to go ahead and get off the stage today. Y'all have been a great fucking crowd tonight. Give yourselves a round of applause. I'm glad to be back here. You have a great evening, okay?